Today's show is sponsored by Ragnar Relay. We have got you covered. We've had an exclusive discount with them for years. This year, it's $80 off. That's $80 off any 2019 Ragnar Relay or Ragnar Trail. You've probably heard your friends have tried one of these races. Josh Chase does the Cape Cod Relay every year with his team. They have an amazing time. I do the Ragnar Trail here in Georgia. I love it. You get together with a bunch of friends, and you either do it in vans on the street version or you do it around campsites on the trail version. It's awesome, awesome. You're going to want to use code ORM 2019 to get $80 off for your team. Checking out Ragnar, I'm seeing things I haven't even seen yet. There's this Sunset series. There's a Black Loop going to be launched. You got to go check out their site and learn all about this. You're going to want to use our discount at checkout. That's ORM 2019 at runragnar.com. That's runragnar.com.
Yeah! Get up!
Welcome to the Obstacle Racing Media Podcast with Matt B. Davis.
With over 300 episodes since 2012, Matt has produced the most consistent podcast in OCR.
Each episode, Matt speaks with race directors, athletes, and industry insiders to bring you the most in-depth interviews and conversations in the world of obstacle racing,
adventure runs, and ultra marathons. If you have small children nearby, now is the time to put on some headphones
or send them off to watch Phineas and Ferb, as there are occasionally four-letter words,
which are not bleeps. Now, here is your host.
Now here is your goddamn host.
Now here's your host, fucking Matt B. Davis.
Good day, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of the Obstacle Racing Media Podcast. I am your host, Matt B. Davis, bringing you this episode of a Tuesday. It is your weekly Tuesday episode of the podcast. I'm drinking a Coca-Cola. Not the healthiest thing in the world, but I didn't want a coffee at this hour. I wanted a Coke. I'm drinking a goddamn Coke. Get off my back, lady. Hardly ever drink Coke. Ladies and gentlemen, I just got back from Big Bear. If you followed all the coverage, by the way, we do the show every Tuesday, and Davis and Chase, Joshua Chase, Matt Davis, every Thursday. We talk for somewhere between 30 minutes and an hour about the obstacle racing news and whatever the heck's on our mind, which is a lot of times not obstacle racing news. But I just got back from Big Bear. Quick shout out. My man, Dustin Livingood, was my mate for the weekend. We rode up together. We stayed together. And I watched him suffer a lot in Big Bear. I did not suffer as much. I did the trail race, which I enjoyed. Do I want to talk a lot about that now? Sure. I did the trail race. I enjoyed it. It was a simple out and back, as they say. I don't know why I just said that way. This is what happens when I record too late. It was going to be the same distance, but just they were going to get us to the top, take us over the ridge there, and take us back down. But there was crazy weather in Big Bear, and so they had to reroute the course, and it was just an out and back. And it was a lot of fun. If you didn't see, I ran really hard. I was very proud of myself. I think I'm going to save trail talk for Josh and I, and then I'm going to do a video. And honestly, I want to just get to these interviews because there's a bunch of them. There's 10 or 15 of them. Everybody's names will be in the description. You can click on them and see who they are. We'll give all their IG pages, most likely. Quick shout out to new Patreon member Darren Hazebrock, or is it Hazebrook, or is it Hazebrock? Darren, drop me a note. Let me know if I said it correctly. Really appreciate it. We are up to, oh my goodness, 72, I think, patrons. It's amazing. It's awesome. Loving you guys. Hey, if you ordered a shirt, I'm working with Mud Gear. They're supposed to let me know when I'm getting the reinforcements. You guys ordered so many, we sold out, and you ordered sizes we didn't have, and I was told I'd be getting them quickly, so I'll be talking to Mud Gear to get those to you ASAP, so don't fret if you haven't got those yet. All right, let's get to today's program. I talked to a ton of people. As I said, their names are in the thing. Go ahead and click on them. You're going to enjoy it. It's a hoot. It's a holler. It's Big Bear. You're going to want to check it out. A couple things to listen for. Lots of hacking. You're going to hear people coughing like they have a cold or they're a smoker. And that's just how bad that mountain air kicked everybody's ass. Go ahead and check it out. Away we go. All right, here with Johnny Lima. Winner today by a lot.
Yeah. It's so surreal, you know. It's one of those things. It was such a big step from like having this idea that I could potentially win this race to truly believing myself during the race and just executing and staying present with where I was in the race and just continuing the charge. And it happened. I'm so happy. I don't even. It's just.
You're pretty emotional, and now I'm starting to well up.
Yeah, I mean, it's like just given just my background and everything. Like this is just means a lot. It's like a dream coming true, and it's just wild. And yes, it's a dream coming true. There's no other way to put it. It's just incredible when you see dreams turn into goals, and then it happens, and it's just like that's that. And yeah, I'm just so happy and grateful to be here. I mean, the sport has already given me so much, and it's gonna keep giving, and I'm gonna keep working for it. And
do you remember what you said to me yesterday when I said, "What place are you gonna be in tomorrow?" What did you say?
I said I was gonna take home top 3, go big or go home, and I found myself in the fight, and I decided to run with it. Just climb bravely and descend the way I do.
Well, I heard you say so. Woodsy, by the way. Hey, I'm gonna talk to you guys next. Don't take off. Sorry, these guys give me a really hard time. So you're like a new winner. So you're nice to me. When you've won a bunch like these guys, you'll be a dick. So Woodsy had said, don't sleep on Lima. He's been training for this. So and I heard you say in the interview there to Watson that you said it's like piece by piece. So talk to me kind of like how you approach this race.
It's like somebody from Spartan asked me my thoughts going into the race, and I told them that I was confident in what I've built and that I'm here to play. And simple as that, It's like I made this is my first year doing the series, and then like in the first race I realized that it's a law of averages. You got to do every single part of the race well. You don't necessarily have to be the absolute fastest in something. You just got to be very consistent with every piece of the puzzle. And in a course like this, I managed to string it together and stay present and engaged and put it together.
Well, great job, dude. I'm really stoked for you. So are these guys.
Thank you. Yeah, I mean, it's awesome to compete with them. Like, it's just surreal because, like, when I started the sport a couple of years ago, I'd see guys like Ryan Atkins, and I'm like, these guys are machines, It's like he was like one of my big inspirations, and then it's like next thing, I was running next to him, and I was like, wow, this is very real now. And yeah.
All right, great job, buddy.
Thank you.
All right, we'll see you at the next one.
Yeah, you will.
Dude, all right, so let's talk about the guy that just crushed the race and beat you by over a minute.
Yeah, big shout out to Johnny and John.
And John. Ah!
Yeah, Ryan, and John.
And Johnny.
Yeah, Johnny.
It goes with it. Perfect.
Yeah, perfect. He can come. He can stay.
Now, Johnny did great today, man. He's such a great descender, and you could tell. I got to run around watching Seattle, and I could tell he was a different runner than he's ever been before. He was lean. His stride looked nice. And, you see him on a flat course, and that dude loves the mountains. So I had a feeling he was going to be pretty nasty here today, and he lived up to it, man. He did amazing.
I asked you who was going to do better, Lima or Kirk, because they're like tied for 4th and 5th.
Lima.
And what did you say?
Lima.
You said Lima is going to surprise some people.
Surprise some people.
No, Kirk
is going to break some hearts. That heartbreaker. It's his birthday. Happy birthday, Kirk. Happy birthday. Beer's on me.
What? I won a little more money than I did today.
Not much. Third.
So did you think at some point, like, okay, I'm sort of settling for second because, like, the lead was kind of insurmountable?
No, well, not until
A-frame?
Not until, A-frame, somewhere around there, yeah. And then I was like, oh, okay, yeah.
Because he was finished when you're at A-frame. Yeah, like, when he's crossing the finish line, I'm like, all right, it's kind of over.
I don't know, but, with that obstacle gauntlet and stuff, someone can always miss something or whatever, but yeah, it was a long race. I don't think I was ready for the 2+ hours of, like, hammering hills. But, yeah, Johnny was and did awesome, and I was pretty happy with second. So.
All right, take a little step back. So this guy has to be happy with third. It's his best finish.
It's not the best that I've crossed the finish line, right, but it's my best official finish, yes.
God willing, there's no, secret.
No, I don't want to celebrate too soon. I mean, who knows what happened out there.
Dude.
I think Cobble was running around in his little cart, filming me, looking for something that I did wrong. Yeah. I hit that rock wrong, I
think they already, repainted that poster. I don't see a Woods poster this weekend.
Yeah.
No. It's just a big picture of Lindsay's head on top of it.
I had Lindsay's head on my body. Yeah. They drew a craft sports bra on it. They just write the word craft over my
No, but so all kidding aside, though, you got to be happy with today, right? Because, you needed to fucking like prove that you're the man. Like at least like you can make a podium again, right?
Yeah. I mean, you're always happy with the podium. It's a brutal, nasty course. It's my first race in 2 months, coming off injury. I mean, there's lots to be happy about.
You raced in Seattle.
Yeah, I raced half a mile in 35th place.
Yeah.
No, I mean, a lot to happy about. So, I've and like the race early on wasn't going well either. I fell back to 10th place, like maybe 3 miles in. I was descending real poorly. My quads were just wrecked. So to like keep grinding, like I felt real good about that.
I was like freaking passed out over the finish line.
See, that's usually you at the finish. I was a little disappointed.
I
was a little disappointed.
I was like kind of just like loafing it after Johnny crossed the finish line.
Now I saw you both. Refuse a Fit Aid. Do you actually drink Fit Aid?
No.
Is his lips blue? Are you cold?
Anything?
I'm not cold. Are my lips blue?
Yeah. Look at his lips a little bit.
Sucking Smurf dicks.
Anything with AIDS in the name, I just stay away from.
I have to now censor this podcast.
But don't you censor all your podcasts?
No.
More fuck bombs than anybody. I mean,
never curse.
Bombs.
I never curse.
Well,
who said all the frauds were going to be put on trial today? Who said that?
I did.
Right.
And what happened?
Oh, trial. The judge came to town.
Some guys stepped up. Some guys did exactly how we thought they would do. They might still be on the course.
Wow. Hammer down. Well, I want to talk to. Look at this guy. Let's talk to Kempson because he looks like he's in pain. Get over here.
We're all in pain.
Oh, you guys live so close.
Protein.
Now, he did drop off a substance on your porch. Can you speak about that?
I cannot speak about that.
Okay. Now they don't have
maple syrup.
Will they be testing at this race? Then you're good.
Yeah! I'll find something. I'll get DQ'd for something. Don't worry.
Wait, we have 3 Ryans here. We should take a photo.
Three Ryans and a John.
Oh, wait. Hang on. We got to take a photo of this. Hang on. So first of all, what's going on with this wound? I'm here, by the way, with 1 Lindsay Webster and 1 Nicole Mericle. 1 and 3. Sorry, I didn't put the microphone over there. What happened to your leg there, lady?
I didn't realize it would look that bad. You're so hardcore. I think that I hit it on a rock in the barbed wire. I'm guessing. I don't think it was there until then.
What did you tell me this morning as I saw you walking the dog on the way to your van down by the river? That nobody really knew. You don't have to say it now either if you don't want to.
What exactly did I say? I probably said I wasn't like that excited.
You said you hadn't trained for a specific reason, which you can or cannot say on camera right now if you want.
Oh no. So I was training, and just like 3 weeks ago I got injured in a tickle fight, and
this is not a joke.
Not a joke. No, it's actually.
We'll tell you the longer story later, but it is in fact a tickle fight injury.
I was laughing, but I was pissed off. So I injured my SI, and I couldn't run or do like much of anything for like a week and a half. And I mean, that's not like a ton of time, but it was just like not ideal. And so I just like definitely didn't have like the enthusiasm or confidence going into this race. And I was just like, just keep going, just finish the race. So I'm super happy with how it turned out.
How were you out there? Did you break out early?
No, actually it was a bit scary. That was like, yeah, I didn't know how the race was going to go down at that point because Rhea obviously took off. She like doesn't power hike. She runs up everything. I don't know how. And then you were in front of me, and it wasn't until somewhere on the descent after the first climb, I think, that I passed you, both of them. I just caught up to Rhea, and then she passed me again on the second climb. And anyway, it was a gradual distance.
I got to say, I've joked that like you kind of finished kind of like smiling and like today like you were hurting.
Yeah. I think everybody was though. And like I thought I came in ready, mentally prepared for this race, but like somehow this mountain just always finds something to just like, it just sucks your soul out. It's so hard. But Rhea finished smiling.
What I'm saying, you were like stretching and like hurting, and I'm trying to say it's the first time I've seen you like in pain after a race.
Yeah, I think when was like Faye and I's burpee battle when you're at World Championships.
Oh, that one, of course.
That one, and then there was
classic.
There was, I think, the following year after that when I did win, but Zuzana was like right behind me.
Who's that in fourth? Is she fourth? Leanne Wasteney.
Yeah, is she fourth? That's awesome.
Yeah.
Leanne Wasteney in fourth. Wait a minute, there's she.
I couldn't run the flat. Oh no, you had to drop out. Oh no.
What happened?
My tendon.
We're on film right now. Leanne, come on in here. We're just having a big party.
My tendon.
Are you fourth?
Yeah.
All right, come on in here. Stand here, I guess. Do you understand that? Do you understand, Leanne? Do you understand that fourth place is really good? That these three women are the best in the world at this. So like, it's not horrible.
It's an honor, that's for sure.
You got to come in closer.
Sorry, I thought we were like blocking the.
Sort of are, but I might not end up even using this because of the whatever.
Guys, I even failed Twister.
What?
You guys, I got to the very last rung, and I like tried to like muscle it, and my hand let off, and I literally was like, "What just the fuck happened?" Like I just was like, but I did all my burpees and no one came, so I was like, "Oh my god."
I think you're good at mountain courses, because remember in Utah last year, you did so well too.
So do you know what you were in the points going into this race?
I was in 6th, but I don't know what points I had.
Well, if you're in 6th, though, that probably means that you moved up.
I hope so. Top 5, maybe.
Right, because it means everybody else finished behind you. It's like it's more at this point. It's more important about beating the people in front of you. Do you understand?
I understand.
Like you could possibly make the podium for the series. You understand what I'm saying?
Ooh, maybe.
That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to get you guys excited. I'm clearly bad at my job.
There's so many good mountain climbers ahead.
You know, dazed right now.
I know.
Should we talk after lunch, maybe?
Yeah.
Okay.
I almost fell over on like the. Where was I? But I about ate shit, and I was just like, make it to the finish line. Make it to the finish line.
Sled drag. I think the sled drag was like
that was it. You're like when you're pulling it back, your legs. I was like, I'm gonna cramp.
I was yelling at it. I was like, come on. I was legitimately.
Will you ride that zip line later?
Yes. Oh yeah. That's what I just saw it.
There's a zip that looks
Right
fantastic.
behind you. Were you sort of battling for second, or did you think maybe I can catch Lindsay at some point?
No. After 3 miles, I kept repeating to myself, "You can do this. Just keep moving." And I was just like, just finish.
Because you didn't.
I just felt like it was just hard. I feel like it was really hard.
I think like even if even if you're slow, just keep going up the hill.
Yeah.
I remember at mile 6, I realized we were only halfway done, and I was like, oh shoot.
All right. Well, listen. You guys got beautiful weather. Tomorrow it is supposed to be rainy and/or snow, and I am gonna run the trail race. So would you come cheer me on?
Yeah. Awesome. Yeah.
All right. Come cheer me on, bros. Cool. All right. Go eat.
Okay.
See you later.
Amanda Nadeau from Calgary, Alberta, Canada.
And she had no idea who I was.
No idea.
Is this one of your best finishes?
Yeah, one of my best national series finishes. Yep.
What was your best before this?
I've got a couple of first place and other podium.
Right, but I'm saying in the national series.
Oh, well, I did Seattle and I got 10th.
Okay. Mm-hmm. You didn't do Jacksonville or Alabama?
No, I'm going to do the mountain series instead.
So you're going to race tomorrow?
Yes.
Do you think it was a mistake to race today?
Not at all.
Not at all. She said, why do you say that? You say so confident.
I love racing. It's so fun. This is a good warm-up.
What's your background?
Just kind of sports all through growing up. I did a lot of volleyball, basketball when I was younger, and then triathlon and just stuff, I like moving, so.
So what do you have to do to catch up with these gals?
Run faster.
That's going to be your answer?
Pretty much, yeah. That's it. Yeah. Train more, run faster.
How'd you do in the first mountain series race?
Good. I got 4th. I fell off the monkey bars right after the dunk wall, so I lost a couple places there. But it felt good. I felt strong.
All right. Well, listen. Tomorrow's supposed to be wet, perhaps snowing.
Snowing. I know.
I'm gonna run the trail race, so I'm gonna. I'll be out there with you.
Awesome. Are you doing that? So it's 10K.
10K. Yes.
Sweet. Are you excited for that?
I am. I did the trail run in Seattle, and I really enjoyed it. Yeah. And it's actually like a great if you like want to tell your friends, hey, try this, because you start like you're in this Spartan sort of area, right? Like you feel sort of the energy, and then you finish. You go over the A-frame and you jump over the fire, so it's kind of cool. Yeah. And it was muddy as fuck in Seattle.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yes, Seattle was super muddy. It was awesome. Yeah, that's super cool.
All right, so everybody, where they can find you on Instagram?
You can find me at Amanda Nad. So it's just my last name minus the last 3 letters. Yeah, definitely. Give me a follow. Check me out. I do lots of crazy stuff, so.
Yes, like what?
Well,
I'm excited.
I'm learning how to do a backflip right now, so that's in the works. It's really fun.
Did you watch the video of that guy that taught himself in a day?
No.
It's really inspiring.
I mean, I could do it if I wasn't such a scaredy cat, but I'm too old for that stuff.
How old are you?
I'm only 25, but.
Lady.
Mental block,
So there's a video, Google it, guy who taught himself to backflip in a day.
And does he get it?
Well, I'm just going to have you watch it.
It's not good, is it?
It's great.
Okay.
It's very inspiring.
Okay, I'll watch it.
All right, good to see you.
Okay, thank you.
Rebecca Hammond, ladies and gentlemen. Number 111. Prime number.
I've been doing a lot of rowing in the past couple months. I've done 3 runs coming back, and I was like, okay, I'm fine going uphill. Downhill hurts. I'll tape it. I'll try it. And uphill was fine. Blasted a couple downhills, and then there was a flat, and I was like, I can't run. Shoot. And so I was like, well, so it was all downhill left. And I was like, I could walk downhill, but at this point, like, what? I don't know, like walk downhill, no benefit. So, yeah.
Bummer, dude.
Yeah. But, yeah, so obviously I'm bummed.
Will you race Utah and Tahoe still? Well, Utah, I mean, still.
Certainly Tahoe and West Virginia, but I'm going to, like, I need to see some actual, like, PT and doctor people. Because the first PTs and doctors I saw didn't really believe that I was hurt. That's, doctors don't really believe athletes. They don't understand that, like, you're right. They're like, just rest and ice. It'll be better in a week. And I was like, oh, it's now been 6 weeks and I'm not better.
You know what they say?
That doctors are dumb.
Doctor, heal thyself.
Yeah, doctors try and heal themselves, but it doesn't work. They don't take care of themselves.
Do you know that she's trying to learn to do a backflip?
Really? Yep. That's amazing. Yeah, it's super fun.
She had no idea who I was either.
Oh my god.
Did you start Spartans?
I mean, I've been doing them for a couple of years, yeah.
Nice. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I'm clearly not doing a good enough job.
Well, did you know my name?
No.
Well, there you go.
But you're a Canadian racer. Calgary, Alberta, eh?
So?
I know 2 people named Atkins.
Okay.
They're Canadian.
Okay.
I know Allison Ty.
Okay, but you didn't know my name.
I'm telling you, I know all these Canadians.
Okay, so what's your point?
Well, listen, you have to do good in races.
I will. I'm trying.
You beat Rebecca today.
Yeah, man.
That's true.
You beat that old slouch.
Yes.
Somebody's significant other. Somebody's significant other is recording us.
Really?
Do you have a significant other?
It's not mine. Mine's way up in Canada.
All right. Well, listen. Good job, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm gonna go interview the Rabbit crew.
Yes.
Hey, can I interview the Rabbit crew? Has anybody ever interviewed you guys? These are the unsung heroes. I've seen that guy a few times. He looks the most tired. How was it out there?
It was good. It was fun to kind of watch the race and see it go along, but it was a beast of a course for sure.
Now, hang on. I'm sensing a theme here. We've got bearded guy. Can't grow a beard guy. So tell everybody your name.
Patrick.
And what is your role here today, Patrick?
I was following the lead men out there today, so got to watch Johnny and Ryan kind of go at it.
How about old Lima?
Yeah, it was kind of a surprise to see him just kind of go from the gun like that. And he was bombing those downhills, making it hard for me to film. But yeah, he was rolling.
I'm interviewing your guys here. There's old Steve Hammond. Steve Hammond here, the Yokohama tire flip. It's amazing. That's my Steve Hammond impression. So do you have a what do you call it? Do you have a exciting ultra sign up resume if I go look you up?
It's somewhat exciting. Yeah.
What do you got? Let's drop it on us. Come on.
So I was second at the Continental Sky Running Championships a couple years ago.
Nice.
Third at the U.S. Trail Running Championships for the marathon.
Nice.
And I'm excited. I think Johnny Luna Lima is going to be at Broken Arrow in a couple weeks to get to race him there.
Nice.
I'll be at Broken Arrow. Yeah.
We'll all be there.
Yeah.
We'll all be at Broken Arrow?
Yeah.
All right. Have you ever raced old Albin?
No.
Can you beat that guy?
I have no idea. We'll find out.
All right. And we'll stand a little closer here, guys. This guy, he's out of it. All right, tell me your name.
I'm Peter, and this is.
And I'm Rick.
And do either of you have an impressive ultra sign-up resume like this guy does?
Not at all.
Have you won a local 10K? Have you won your local River Run 10K?
That's too short. I don't do any 10K.
Nice.
Yeah. I've been top 10 at Broken Arrow.
Okay.
That's as good as it gets.
Do you have any sponsors you want to shout out?
Yeah, I got I'm ambassador for Dynafit, and I also like to rep Alpenglow Sports in Tahoe City, best ski and gear shop in California.
What's the best? Is that his spot?
No. I go to Tall Mountain Sports in Truckee.
Truckee, California. I heard I can get some good drugs there.
I don't know that, but I can pour you a great cocktail.
I was totally joking. Okay, what's your pack here of choice?
I won it in a race. So it's just
Solomon, the best packs out there.
Solomon.
Would you agree? Are you sponsored by Solomon?
Not sponsored by Solomon, but
it's a great pack.
But you're wearing it because you won it in a race.
Yeah, exactly.
I won this shirt in a race.
And it's a nice shirt, too.
It is a nice shirt. Now, I got to say, I don't know about out here, but I live in Atlanta, and there's not a lot of fall races. If you can give me a nice long sleeve shirt, I'm very happy because I don't have very many. So this is perfect for me. The nice long sleeve. This is a turkey trot, half marathon.
Yeah.
These guys could give a shit. They're like, Davis, we don't give a fuck about your stupid shirt. Listen, nice to meet you guys. These are the guys who bring you amazing GoPro action every weekend. So now you can know who the hell they are. And let's talk about this guy right here. Oh, hang on, I'm gonna steal Alyssa. So you guys lose to this guy. Sorry, see you later. All right, Alyssa Holly, who's walking away from me because she didn't want to talk to me. You are limping. You are coughing. Did you just?
Oh my gosh.
Did you just get beat up in a fight?
Yes, that was the longest, hardest run I've raced since Tahoe. Like, I haven't done anything like that, so that was brutal. But it's good.
Now, don't get mad at me, but you were someone that people were like, hey, this is probably Alyssa's jam today.
I have no idea why they thought that. Like, Montana was the longest race I've ran since Tahoe.
You didn't do good here last year?
No, I mean, I took fourth, but like, I did okay. You're right, sorry. I did okay, but like, my training, like, if you look at my training this year and where I've been at, like, I am not ready to race something like this at all. So I'm glad that people had good hopes for me, but I was just like, let's just go survive and enjoy it. So
are you aware that there's this Yancey Camp quiz or poll that you can take and people vote on you guys and they win prizes if they're right?
No, I have literally
do you not pay attention to much social media?
Nope. Sorry.
Lindsay said to me that she always avoids social media the night before because people start talking about who's going to win and there's a lot of crazy comments.
Mine is like the week before people start talking, I'm like, I'm not going to look at anybody's profiles, nothing. Like,
you really just go dark on social?
Pretty much. I'll post stuff, but I won't ever look at anything. I'll do my posts, do my comments, that's about it. So
what's your pack of choice today?
I have this nice Solomon pack I've been using for the last couple of years. It's my favorite.
Which pack is it?
Which pack?
I'm bad at talking, Alyssa.
Oh, it's a vest. I don't know the model. I'm sorry. I just got it.
All right. But listen, I still think you're a good person.
Thanks. That's all that matters at the end of the day, honestly. We all survived. So.
First of all, did you hear about the men's race?
No, what happened?
Johnny won.
Johnny.
Lima.
No way. Dude, that's epic.
By like a minute and a half.
Good for him. Hey, man. How did Woods do? Third. Nice, man.
Proving that he's still somewhat a decent person.
Good for him. Oh, that's awesome. I love it.
No, everybody's really stoked for him. That's why I thought I'd tell you.
Thank you.
Everyone's,
I appreciate that.
Yeah, right? Everyone's thrilled for him. All right, go see you later.
All right, thank you.
He's got that long stride.
All right, now you're back. Have you had something to eat? Did you feel better?
I've had some Recover Elite, so.
Oh, Jesus, with your sponsors.
What, man? It's delicious. Protein. I love the protein.
Right.
I'm big into protein.
Do you know that guy?
Yeah.
What's his name?
I don't know.
He's a sky running champ, podium guy.
Nice.
Do you think you'll ever do that?
Running USA.
Do you think you'll ever do that?
I'll
when obstacle racing, when you're too broken to do obstacle races.
I don't know what I'm going to do after that. I'm going to keep doing this though for a while.
Okay. How did you know how all the Ryans did today?
Yes.
Do you know their placement?
I was third. Atkins was second.
Right.
Kempson was fourth.
Right.
Rich Ryan was 25th, I think he said, and Ryan Kent was somewhere around there as well.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
I don't know where Ryan Kent was, but I'm guessing somewhere in the 20s.
All right. Well, listen.
He left already.
Well, listen. What time's the podium? And then we can go eat lunch, right?
I don't know. Someone just said 12:15, which is a long ways away. So we'll see.
Oh my God, Timmie is collapsing. There goes Timmie Bran collapsing in a heap.
There's been a few collapses at this finish line.
Was this the most brutal? Is this the most brutal race ever?
Yeah. Big Bear is tougher than Tahoe. Now this year wasn't as bad because they didn't have that double sandbag. So the double sandbag last year was. It was short, but it was a wall, and it was pretty brutal. So this year is a little easier just because of that, and I think the bucket was a little shorter.
I'm here with Bill, one of my new best friends, who got beat by, 50% of the women today?
Hey, you know what? You can be sexy and aggressive and strong, and I'm totally fine with getting beat by half of them.
Oh, I thought you were talking about me.
That too, you are.
This has been, what do you call it?
Slobber knocker?
Yes.
Slobber knocker.
People are, look at Timmie Bran over there.
Oh my gosh, seeing some of these people sell out at the finish line.
That's what everybody sounds like. They're coughing, they're dying.
Absolutely. It's just an amazing race. It's way better than last year. Challenging, but still, like, you had to fight cramps the last 2 miles, and to see all these athletes gutting it at the finish line, that's awesome. I love seeing this. This is why I love the sport.
It's pretty awesome. I'm going to actually interview these women before they run away. How you feeling?
Tired.
Okay, tell somebody who you are. We'll get you guys both in here.
Kaci Monroe.
Ashley Heller.
Well, I see you guys like every weekend now, right?
Yeah, we've been out here.
Who's running tomorrow?
Well, at mile 7, it seemed like a good idea. At mile 10, not so much.
I will.
Now, do you know what the weather? Do you know what the forecast calls for tomorrow?
Snow.
Now, I will be running the trail tomorrow, and I've told I keep saying it so that I don't chicken out tomorrow, because I know that when I wake up and it's fucking freezing and wet, I will want to chicken out. So I'm saying it now.
You can do it.
You can't. You're committed now. You're committed. You do it.
Right? Especially if a couple of broads can do it, right?
Heck yeah.
Whoa, now.
Just making sure you were paying attention still.
I was paying attention. You start before.
No, I started at 10.
I thought you started at 9.
Maybe I started at 9. All right. When were you suffering the most out there, do you think?
Yeah. There were a few dark moments. The last half mile kicked my ass. Let's be serious.
Last bucket carry.
How important is it to look like really dope in your human octane tops, though?
Super important. I mean, I feel so much better out looking good.
Right?
Look fast, go fast.
That's what I say.
Gotta believe it.
Right?
And then even if you get last, at least you look cool.
But you're not last.
No, not even.
Who beat who today?
Ashley.
Who's ahead in the points?
Ashley.
By a lot? By a little?
By a lot. Oh, yeah.
The top like 6 through 12 are all just 1 point away from each other almost. Like they're all pretty tight. So
right. So one more race to go.
It's true. Utah.
Ooh. Bring on Utah.
Bring on Utah, she said.
Right now that sounds like a really terrible.
Nobody's really happy to talk to me right now. Everyone's miserable.
Weird. We're faking happy.
Can I get a photo of you two though? Because you kind of do look great in like the just got their ass kicked by a race look.
I am Allie Kottkamp.
What's your last name?
Kottkamp.
Have we ever talked before?
I don't think so.
Okay, do you know my name?
What's your name?
Matt Davis.
Hi, Matt Davis.
Nice to meet you. Now, you sound like everybody, like coughing, dying.
Yeah,
Do you know what position you were today?
I think 14th.
Okay, that's respectable, right?
Yeah, I was looking for top 20 and turned out in my favor, I guess. I really like the hills.
You like the hills?
Yes, I love them. I'm from Utah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so this was great. This was my first time in Big Bear.
So how excited are you for the next race?
Super excited.
How far of a drive is it for you?
It's about an hour, maybe.
So will you sleep in your own bed?
Probably, yes. And my husband will come, which is great. He didn't come here, so drove by myself.
What else did you like out there?
In Utah?
No, for this race.
Oh, for this race? It was super pretty. Some of the hills, you're sprinting down, you see the lake, you look out, and then you biff it, and then you just pop back up.
I saw that, Bill. Bill Brumbach almost ate it.
Yeah.
Do you know that guy?
Yes, I was racing with him out there.
She said she was racing with you, Bill. Bill, you're now going to be on the podcast 2 times.
I never had a chance against her. Absolutely didn't.
Hey, good to meet you, Bill.
You too.
Well, listen, do you have a social media thing we can find you at?
I do. It is Allie Kottkamp, KOTTCAMP_OCR.
Nice job. Good thing you put OCR in there.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, see you later.
See ya. Good to meet you.
How's it going, Matt from VJ?
It's going great.
Matt, who said to me, hey, get a picture.
Choose not the VJ person.
Matt, who said to me, hey, get a picture of the top 3 for me, as if I wasn't going to already do it.
Well, I had to make sure you're doing your job, Matt. Someone's got to follow up.
I appreciate that. How was that burger last night at Fire Rock Burger Bar?
It's a great burger. Get me ready for today.
After the race. Yeah, the good burger. Yeah.
This guy's super fucking fancy. He had like a lobster.
Salmon.
He had salmon and a French onion soup.
Salmon pasta, but it ended up being like super creamy and it was like really rich. So rich, like I shit it right out immediately.
Now I have to edit this podcast.
I got nothing to follow
I
that.
already made you edit your podcast from all my cussing earlier.
Now, what shoes did you wear today?
I can't even remember, just shoes.
Oh, okay. He wore shoes, ladies and gentlemen.
Part is the top 4 athletes. On the men's side were VJ athletes.
Fantastic. Johnny Luna Lima.
Yes, awesome.
I need cushioning.
How happy are we? How happy are we about Johnny? Mark Batres does not look good. What's going on, buddy? Come over here. Let's talk. What position were you today?
Probably like 16th. Yeah, didn't do too well. Yeah, I was climbing well really early, but then like the first downhill, I kind of noticed that like I was not going as fast as everybody. So
I was gonna
on that first down. I went from like 2nd to 10th.
I went from 3rd to probably 12th.
What if I told you I was going to get coaching from you, and now I'm going to go with Ian?
That's up to you, man. That's up to you. That's harsh, yeah. Oh man, no, Ian's good. I like Ian. Yeah, he's great. I mean, I honestly, I think
you like that style of coaching.
Yeah, exactly.
What style is that?
I don't know. He doesn't coach me.
Yeah.
I don't know how these guys coach. They don't coach me. They don't do stuff for free. They don't do charity work for old men.
No freebies.
Seriously though, you look like most people do, which is brutal out there, right? Like you look like it's been tough.
Yeah, it's been tough. Really not. I wasn't very efficient on downhill, so if you're not efficient on downhills, like, you're gonna get torn up in this race. And just taking all that pounding, and it didn't help my legs. So kind of coming out looking more brutal than it is. So it is what it is. I just got to work on a couple of things and then get ready for like Tahoe and stuff like that.
How about old Johnny?
He did great. Yeah, I mean, his downhill running is so proficient, though. He's probably the best downhill runner. I would say one of the best in the world. So, like, for him to do good on this course is kind of like, well, it's kind of expected because he's that good at downhill running. So, he's great. Yeah.
Listen, I think you're a phenomenal human being.
Thank you.
I'm not getting coaching by that guy. I was just kidding. Can we finish this chat now? You know what? There's a lot of good Matts out there. You got Matt Davis, you got Matt Kempson, you got Matt Gorski. Maybe we need a Matt shirt.
Where's Matt Kempson at?
I don't know.
You guys beat him today.
We beat him? Yeah. I'll beat him tomorrow for sure.
Oh yeah, that'll be great.
Kempson number 2, by the way.
You're going down.
I want to interview Timmie before she croaks.
I mean, you're a little late, buddy. I couldn't even get my hooded sweatshirt on.
You look like it's not an uncommon look, by the way.
Yeah,
like Lindsay, like even the best racers out here were dying.
I mean, I'm dying.
Is it because you're 100 years old?
I'm almost there. I'm 40.
Good job, dude.
Spartan years, I'm 40. They stole year 39 from me.
Why do they do that?
I don't know. I don't even turn 40 till December.
First of all, I'm noticing this sweet Rise Up race team gear. What do I have to do to get a sweet that? I would like that. I would rep that shit. I would rep that shit on the podium.
I'll get you one of those.
Would you really?
Yeah. Let's get him a jacket.
I've tried. Tell me where to be. I'll be there.
Oh, you do this beast course tomorrow.
No, I'm not doing that tomorrow.
Do it today.
I'm doing the trail race tomorrow.
Oh, you love those trail races.
I do. It's my new thing, man.
It's your new thing. It is.
I don't have to go to a dunk wall.
And you still think
Here, drink a disgusting Fit Aid.
She got you. You still look so good.
My phone is ringing.
What regimen are you doing? What are you doing? Keto? Are you doing keto?
Am I doing keto?
Yeah, what are you doing?
I'm doing the my wife's cooking.
Oh, that's good.
So it's a lot of turkey meat and rice, and that's kind of what I eat for lunch and dinner most days.
Well, you look great.
And I have to not touch the kids' food.
Yeah, that's the hard part, though.
Is she interviewing us right now? Is she?
She's filming us. Don't get the neck tattoos. They're an interview killer.
No, they're not. I love you for your neck tattoos.
Now? I got one in your honor.
No, you did not.
Yeah, I was like, I have to get another one to balance it out.
Did you guys see the amazing video we did together? I was there. No, but have you seen it? It's up now.
Yeah, it is up. We saw it.
Did you guys see it?
They better have seen it. They're my friends.
Okay.
If they didn't see it, they're not my friends anymore.
I would expect a little bit more of like, yeah, Matt, that was awesome.
Didn't I tell you that?
I know that.
Oh, okay. Them.
You know, some people need constant.
I talk about you.
You know, some people need constant reinforcement.
Yes.
I'm one of those people.
Yes.
I forget very quickly.
Yes, it's like Hugo. Oh, don't put that on there.
I never edit, you know.
It's all right. He's one of my best friends.
Okay. Who's Hugo?
He's not here.
But who is he, though?
He's a guy that needs constant affirmation.
Nobody likes those people. What a fucking pain in the ass those people are.
You are. But we love you.
I'm not a...
You're like charming at the same time, so you get away.
This is what I say. I'm not a diva. I'm just sort of diva-esque.
That still makes you a diva.
All right, well, listen.
That's just a better way of saying it.
All right, well, listen. I'm still proud of you.
Thank you.
And I still love you, like, in our way,
Yeah,
right?
you too, yes. I've loved you since the day we met.
Me
I
too.
don't know how that happened.
nothing.
I don't know either.
I don't even know you really, but I do.
Okay. Awesome. Well, good job.
Thank you.
See you later.
Thank you. I'll see you later.
Well, today's your lucky day.
It is.
Tell everybody what's your name.
I'm Ryan Shaw.
And who do you work for?
Now I work at Facebook.
You work at Facebook?
I left Google. I work at Facebook.
When did that happen?
3 weeks ago.
Did you know who's currently a Facebook star who just went to Memphis on Facebook's dime?
Actually, your picture was just plastered all over the hallways on my first day at work.
He's joking. I'm being serious.
I saw that because I do watch your stories. I saw that. I'm like, wow, you got to go to a festival.
Are you familiar with the More Together campaign?
I'm not yet. I've only been there 3 weeks.
Okay, but are you familiar with it?
No. Tell me.
Hashtag More Together. It's about Facebook groups.
See, I'm 3 weeks. I'm clueless.
What is your role there?
I do strategic sourcing for all of the infrastructure needs for Facebook.
That sounds sexy. Why did you leave Google?
Well, honestly, I didn't have as many opportunities at Google.
Do you know Sergey and Bran?
Yeah, we actually just, would hang out all the time.
That sounds like you're lying to me.
Why would I lie to you? You have my name on a T-shirt somewhere.
I've decided I'm doing a new one though. I'm doing a mat shirt. There's a lot of cool mats.
There are the mats are growing.
Right?
Right. This interview just got real weird.
All right. Well, listen. We're gonna talk. We're gonna talk after you've been at Facebook longer. Okay.
All right. That works.
After you know all the secrets.
After I can figure out how to fix your algorithms.
No, you're not gonna fix my algorithms. Trust me. I know that's bad. We're fucked.
That works.
Okay. Good to see you.
I'll give you some ad credits.
Good to see you. Give me some ad credit. Yes, I could use those. That I could use for real. All right. Good to see you.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you freezing?
You look tan.
Hey, thanks.
Well,
That's all the guys who interview you?
not very many guys interview me, so
Thank God for me.
of course. But yeah, a little.
First of all, tell everybody your name and how you did today.
My name's Lacey Burgess. I actually don't know how.
You're not Lacey Bourgois?
No, but
I call you that on camera a few times?
yeah, it's cool though. It originated that way, so you're good. I don't really know how I did. I had kind of a terrible finish.
Did you fail stuff?
I felt like death.
Did you fail stuff though?
Yeah, and no excuse really. I failed my spear, and then I was basically kind of crawling to the finish line after that. And then there were 2 reels on the rig, and I probably should have tried to catch my breath before I got on the rig, but I just was like, "Oh, don't let them get you. Keep going." And then I slid off the rig, and it was real sad.
Do you have a name for that person that comes alive in you that sounds like a monster?
No, that's just like my inner demons, keep going.
Go get warm. And you guys are lucky. Today wasn't actually cold. Like, the sun is shining on us. Like, it was colder in Seattle and and Alabama.
Yeah, totally. I agree.
Is that a permanent goo tattoo?
Yes. I love goo that much.
She's lying.
But yeah, otherwise the course was awesome and views were great. I can't complain. Elevation got the best of me, but it was still fun.
All right, good to see you. Go get warm.
You too. Thanks.
I'm going to walk over and interview old lady. I was going to interview old lady Faye. Because that's what's really important, guys. Where did you, now this is interesting. Where did you dive?
At BYU in Provo.
Oh, really?
Yes.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it was fun.
Do you know Jim McMahon?
I don't.
Did he ever
Familiar.
do a talk for you guys?
No, I don't think so.
He played for the Chicago Bears. Okay. He was quarterback for the Brigham Young Cougars back in the early 80s.
That's why I recognize his name.
Right. Did you know anybody famous that went to BYU? I'm going to let you do your handstand thing because you're so freezing. Yeah.
I can't think right now.
Do you want me to take it? You and her. Oh, well, she's a professional. Hang on one second. What is your name?
Elizabeth Murray.
And you said you listen every Tuesday.
Every Tuesday.
What about Thursdays?
Thursdays, no guarantee.
Do you not like the rambling style of Davis and Chase?
No, I love it.
But you just don't listen every Thursday?
Not every Thursday. No.
You just said you liked it.
I do. I just get behind.
Okay. What other podcasts do you listen to in the world?
Oh, my God. A bunch of NPR podcasts, Rogan, murder mysteries, like a long list of Wandry murder mysteries.
Are you listening to Live and Die in L.A.?
No, I'm not, but I will now.
You absolutely have to listen to that one. It's a good one.
I will.
And it's almost done. Like it's happening in real time. Not real time, but I mean we're on episode 10.
Oh, sweet. Okay.
How about, did you listen to Broken Hearts?
No, I have that. I have.
Listen to that one. Stop what you're doing and listen to Broken Hearts.
Okay, I will do that.
Far and away better than almost anything I've heard. I'm not even kidding.
I'll do.
You call yourself a murder mystery fan?
Well,
Dirty John?
Dirty John has just started.
So you're listening to all the shitty ones?
I guess so.
What's wrong with you?
I don't know. I got into them pretty recently. A friend turned me onto all these murder mystery ones.
Right.
Like I started with Dr. Death.
Yes, good one. Good one.
That was my segue into all the.
Yeah, I would put Dr. Death. I'd say Dirty John a little bit better, and then I would Broken Hearts better. Dirty John. Anyway, just start listening.
Okay, I will do that.
Okay. You look exhausted.
I don't feel as shitty as I thought I would. I probably look like hell.
You don't look. You look like a wonderful human being. I bet you're a good person.
I hope so.
What do you do in the real world?
I'm a registered dietitian.
Okay. Can you tell me how to eat better?
No, I work. I'm a registered dietitian, but I work with people with chronic kidney disease or kidney failure. So I can tell them how to eat better, but for people in the real world, you got to go to a dietitian who specializes in that.
Okay. And where do you live?
Oregon, over by Boise.
Were you in Seattle a couple weeks ago?
I was.
How'd you do?
Shitty.
How'd you do today?
Not
shitty.
Not shitty. Better than I thought I would. Really. My legs are shaking, but
What are you on social media so we can follow you?
I am only on Instagram under Zibmai, Zibmai.
That's it?
That's it.
How did you get such a cool thing?
I don't know.
What does that mean?
So my nickname is Biz, so it's I am Biz backwards.
Nice.
Yeah, that's my high school nickname.
Because Facebook is evil.
Yeah, I quit it a few months ago. Not as anxious anymore.
It was bringing, so it's real talk, it was bringing out legit anxiety for you?
Legitimate, yeah. Like news, and I was hating family members and friends, and I'm like, yeah, I don't need that in my life.
Yeah, Instagram I find to be a much better place these days.
It is. You can really pick and choose. Yeah.
All right, well, listen, great to meet you.
Great to meet you.
See you soon.
I hope so.
I'm Cali Schweikhart. I'm not quite sure how I finished yet. Do you know? I don't.
No, I don't. I'm Erin Sunday. Yeah, and I'm not really sure either where I finished.
Top 20? Not sure.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
But
so, that was a good one. That was pretty brutal. Those first 6 miles, just shot your legs.
Didn't you just win a race?
I did. I won the Boston Sprint, and I was third in Jersey, which was exact length and elevation gain. So that was good prep for this.
What if I told you that I was following on the social and I saw you win a race and I was super happy for you? I might have even texted you a message. Did I say congratulations?
I didn't get a message, but that's touching that you were very happy for me. Thank you. I've gotten a lot of congratulations, and it's so nice.
Erin, I haven't congratulated you in a long time.
that's all good. I'm kind of always the bridesmaid. I come in fourth place a lot.
Yeah.
So, but I'm hoping to get that podium someday.
You will.
So what was the hardest thing about today's race?
The air. So being from Pittsburgh, this is my first time out on the West Coast, and I'm not used to the elevation.
There's an awful lot of coughing at the finish line today.
Yeah.
Men and women.
Yeah, the air was tough. Otherwise, I felt good.
You look strong.
Thank you. I felt pretty good.
I feel like it was almost a matter of you're getting the hills obviously were ridiculous, the inclines, and then that just kills your body, and then you get up high and you just can't get into that next gear if you're not acclimated. I'm from sea level too, so just after your legs are dead, then you can't breathe, and you're just well, it's gonna be a power hike for a lot of this, but.
Yeah, I felt like I just hiked and walked a lot of it, but I guess my pace wasn't too bad. I'm pretty happy with it.
Alrighty, that's going to do it. Don't forget today's sponsor, Ragnar Relay. Go ahead and use that discount. Stoked they gave us a nice fat discount for you guys to try out the Ragnar. Remember, we do this thing every Tuesday, brand new episodes, and then Thursday, new episodes with Davis and Chase. So I guess what we're saying is that I give you 2 episodes a week every gosh darn week. We also have tons of video content. Many of you saw the Big Bear preview video that I did. That's available on our Facebook page, along with lots and lots of other fun videos. Join the Patreon, do that thing, and leave us a review. That's always a nice thing to do as well. Listen, thank you so much for listening. Saw many of you in Big Bear who gave me a high five or a hug. And I always love it when you guys come up, so please continue to do that. Love you, miss you, mean it. I've got to run.